In this video, we're going to go deep into what Ripple has just released, what's happening with XRP's price, the growing institutional interest, and some major developments that could shape the future of this entire market. Hey guys, welcome back to Whiteboard Crypto Update. In today's video, we will talk about XRP. So be sure to stay focused, as you surely don't want to miss out on this. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Right now, XRP is trading around $1.50, and we're seeing a strong move upward with about a 6.5% increase. This kind of price action is not random. It's being supported by significant trading volume and rising interest across major exchanges. In the last 24 hours alone, Binance has recorded approximately $1.47 billion in XRP trading volume, making it the top contributor. Following behind, MakeXC has generated around $678 million, while Bybit is also showing strong activity with over $569 million in volume. This level of participation clearly indicates that attention is building rapidly around XRP, and when volume starts increasing like this, it often signals that something bigger is happening beneath the surface. Now, alongside this surge in trading activity, we are also seeing increased institutional involvement. T. Rowe Price has filed its second amendment for an active crypto ETF, and this is not a small development. This ETF is expected to include multiple digital assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, and even SHIB. This move highlights how major financial institutions are continuing to enter the crypto space. For those who may not be familiar, T. Rowe Price has been operating for nearly 89 years and manages approximately $1.51 trillion in assets. This is a massive player stepping into the market, and their involvement adds significant credibility and demand potential for crypto assets like XRP. At the same time, there are broader macroeconomic factors that we need to keep an eye on. Fuel prices globally are rising sharply. In Singapore, which is considered one of the most important refueling hubs in the world, fuel oil prices have surged to around $140 per barrel. That represents a 46% increase since the beginning of the year. What's even more important is that these levels have now surpassed the peaks seen during the 2008 financial crisis and the 2022 energy crisis. Rising fuel costs put pressure on the global economy, and this can have ripple effects across all financial markets, including crypto. So this is something we need to monitor closely moving forward. Now let's talk about something that has been creating confusion in the community. This idea of competition between Chainlink and XRP. There has been some fear, uncertainty, and doubt circulating, but when we look at the actual data, the story becomes very clear. Ripple and Chainlink are not enemies, they are collaborators. In fact, Ripple has adopted Chainlink's standard to provide secure and reliable on-chain pricing data for its RLUSD stablecoin. This partnership was officially announced on January 7, 2025, and it plays a critical role in ensuring accurate pricing and functionality within decentralized finance applications. The integration relies on Chainlink's price feeds, which are decentralized oracle systems designed to deliver tamper-proof and verifiable market data. These feeds are already live on the Ethereum mainnet, supporting RLUSD's valuation and enabling smart contract functionality. At the same time, Ripple is also developing its own oracle system that can pull data directly from existing bank ledgers. So instead of competing, both technologies are complementing each other, expanding the overall ecosystem and creating more utility for developers and users alike. This brings us to one of the most important aspects of this entire discussion: utility. RLUSD is being positioned as a powerful tool within DeFi, allowing developers to build applications for trading, lending, borrowing, and yield generation, all while maintaining accurate pricing data. This is how real adoption begins. Not just speculation, but real-world use cases. Now let's shift our focus to a very recent update directly from Ripple. Just shortly before this recording, Ripple shared a statement emphasizing the importance of the digital marketplace and positioning itself as a key partner in shaping that future. This statement came from Eddie Gonzalez, the president of iPayout, a global payments platform. According to him, Ripple Payments is enabling real-time transactions between the US and Canada, reducing settlement times from days down to seconds. Let's break this down. Traditionally, cross-border payments are slow, expensive, and inefficient. But with Ripple's technology, these transactions are becoming instant, transparent, and significantly more efficient. This is not just a minor improvement. This is a complete transformation of how money moves globally. In a short clip, Eddie Gonzalez explained that businesses are now able to explore entirely new models such as micro-settlements, just-in-time shipping, and advanced financing solutions. These were not even possible before because the traditional financial system simply could not support that level of speed and flexibility. But now, with real-time payment capabilities, everything is changing. The digital marketplace is clearly the future, and Ripple is positioning itself at the center of that transformation. Now, when we analyze what Ripple is doing overall, it becomes clear that they are playing a long-term strategic game, what many would call 3D chess. They are not just building technology, they are building an entire ecosystem. One major example of this strategy is their acquisition of financial infrastructure companies that already have massive networks. Some of these networks include over 13,000 connected banks and process more than $12.5 trillion in payment volume annually. Think about that for a moment. Instead of starting from scratch, Ripple is integrating its solutions, like XRP and RLUSD, into existing systems that are already operating at a massive scale. This allows them to introduce faster, more efficient payment methods to institutions that are already deeply embedded in the global financial system. And when these institutions see the benefits, faster transactions, lower costs, happier customers, it becomes a logical step for them to adopt these technologies. This is how network effects are created. One integration leads to another, and before you know it, the entire system begins to shift. And this is exactly what Ripple has been doing consistently. While there is still negativity and doubt from certain parts of the market, the actual developments tell a very different story. For those who are paying attention and doing their own research, it becomes clear that Ripple has a well-defined plan. They are building partnerships, expanding utility, and positioning XRP and RLUSD in a way that could lead to massive adoption in the future. This is not happening overnight, but step by step the foundation is being built. And as all of these pieces come together, rising trading volume, institutional interest, global economic shifts, technological partnerships, and real-world adoption, we can start to see the bigger picture forming. The question is not whether change is coming, but how fast it will happen. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on XRP? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching.